All right, so Ebro in the Morning Show has been canceled, man. So the show used to air on Hot 97. So Hot 97 is owned by Media Co. That's the parent company. So they have been doing the show for 13 years. It was Ebro. Let me just put up them here. Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Ebro in the morning podcast. All right. So that's them three here. All right. Let me see. This is not a good picture of them here. Let me go back. Let me go back here, man. So this them three here. We got Ebro. All right. Ebro was like the main guy. That's him here. Ebro. I think he's a mix of Nigerian, some shit like that. This is Rosenberg. And this is Laura. So they have canceled the show after 13 years. So they've been doing the show virtual for the past 5 years. The reason being because they said there were like mouses in the building, homeless people. That's why they decided to work from home. But Ebro spoke about it, man. Let me just go ahead and play a clip of Ebro speaking about the issue. By the way, Drake left a comment, man. Drake is pity, man. I think Drake and Ebro, they're not in a good relationship. So that's him speaking.
To Ebro in the morning on YouTube. Told y'all a couple of weeks ago when they tried to run that Andrew Cuomo play on me. Remember that shit? And then they tried, you know, when the Trumpster got in office. Listen, man, I don't capitulate well, bro. Been doing this too long. If you look around all the major media outlets, man. All of them. Look at all of them. They all got to fold up because they all trying to renew their deals, their licenses. They all, well, in this particular situation, we'll get into more specifics another time. Bro's a casino owner. You know those 3 licenses that they got here in New York City for the casinos? The guy that owns the shit owns one of the casinos licenses. He got to raise $500,000, bro. $500 million, excuse me. They need my shit talking anti-Netanyahu, anti-government, progressive shit out the way, bro. They need me out the way. They trying to get to these bags that these VCs got, raise some capital. They don't really care, like, especially for like a Hot 97 and a WBLS. They don't give a fuck about hip hop or black music or black community. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They give a fuck about access. They give a fuck about being able to bring their little nerdy friends to the concerts because that helps them raise money. They've been trying to get to me for years, bro. Years. But, you know, Ebro in the morning on the YouTubes. Subscribe. And we'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? Shayla!
Nigga, can you wait until you finish talking so you
well,
can
yeah,
smoke your
people
weed?
that I worked with for a long time, man. They know who I am. They know what I stand for. The communities that listen and have supported us. They know, y'all know how I rock. Y'all know what type of shit I pop. So, yeah. But I told you, listen, if you listen to Ebro in the morning, I told y'all they was hunting. I told you they was hunting. And we gonna keep talking shit. I told y'all they was hunting. Pat Rob. You know? But this shit is about that. So, buckle up. Because we're going to get active. Enjoy your holidays. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your holiday. Happy holidays. Let's get active. Don't fall for the bullshit, man. Work hard. Put yourself in position so the bullshit come every generation. Every generation. Think about it.
How long is this shit?
All throughout the years, man.
I feel like it's not saying anything.
The bullshit always come. Well, I gotta open the roof. It's cold outside, man. It's mad cold, bro. More to come. Ebro in the morning on YouTube.
I feel like just talk, but it didn't really give much details about the situations. Like, I know it's a political, some political reasons behind it, but at the end of the day, it's a business, right? They have the right to fire you whenever they feel like you're not bringing what they're looking for anymore. It's about numbers. I believe if they were bringing like revenues, they were making the money, numbers was high, they will not get canceled. This is about number. It's a business. These people, yeah, you might say they don't care about hip hop, things of the nature. Yeah, you might be all right. But at the end of the day, they're looking at numbers. At the end of the day, when they close the doors, they're going over the paperwork. They're going over the money, how much money has been spent. They're looking like how much money are we making with these people? All right. Are we spending more than we're making? They got to be out. There's no feelings when it comes to business, right? And yeah, political reasons has to be one of them. Financial reason has to be one of them. Those people, there's always a motive, though. There's always a motive. But I think also things are switching now to YouTube. He said they're going to start doing the show on YouTube, which is great. Because nowadays, to be honest with you, a lot of people don't listen to the radio like they used to anymore. Nowadays, people are into YouTube, especially like the young generations. I barely listen to the radio. If I have to listen to the radio, I don't know, maybe my phone ain't connected to the Bluetooth. Like I'm in a rush in the morning. Sometimes most people don't even want to put on the radio, regardless if the phone is not connected or not. They just want to listen to nothing because the radio's just too boring right now nowadays. But Hot 97, Ebro in the morning, they were doing okay. I think they're somehow talented, but compared to like the Breakfast Club, they're very talented. The Breakfast Club, they lost Angela Yee, but they're still doing good. Like, bringing Jesse Lyris at the beginning was a little, people were just like, but when they brought Lauren La Rosa, the show's still popping. I listened to it. At some point, I didn't want to listen to the Breakfast Club anymore. I was like, fuck this shit, man. I don't want this shit no more. I even made a video about it. But, I think I did it when the Diddy shit happened. They were just like praising Diddy, trying to defend Diddy. I was like, nah, these people are bugging, especially Charlamagne, right? I was like, nah, I'm gonna stop watching this shit. But now, they're back on track. They're doing super good. Their numbers are still high. So things are switching out to YouTube. So you gotta get into the program. But another thing we have to learn from this, like, when you got a job will never be guaranteed. It doesn't matter how long you stay at a job. One day they can fire you right on the spot. Another thing I don't like about jobs, man. I've been fired before. Not so many times, man. A few times, maybe a couple times, man. So one thing I don't like, which I think it's unfair, is like if they want to fire you, they don't give you notice. They will fire you right on the spot. But they always want you to give them at least a couple weeks before you leave the company so they can find your replacement. I'm like, that shit makes no sense. But why do I need to give you 2 weeks? But when you're about to fire me, y'all don't even give me 2 days. You fire me right on the spot. Some cases, if you get laid off, they might tell you like, yo, your last day is gonna be like March 11th or March 13th. They'll be like, yeah. You'll be like, I know. All right, let me get my man ready. Pay a couple bills. Yeah, cool. But if you do something dumb, yeah, your ass gonna be out right on the spot. So no job is guaranteed, man. People might say like, yo, that's what you need. You need your own business. Even your own business is not 100% guaranteed. How many people they lost the business? The revenue wasn't right. They spent a lot of money. They weren't generating enough money. Taxes was too much. Like, they lost the business. Like, nothing is guaranteed. Your breath even no guarantee. You can die tomorrow. So if you can die tomorrow, that means like nothing's guaranteed. Like, plan ahead and go with the flow. Don't stress about it. Don't overthink about it. Don't stress about it. Just go with the flow and plan about it. That's it, man. Because I think at some point, like, if you've been in a company for so long, like Ebro, he felt like, yeah, man, this is my shit. Sometimes when you've been in the company for so long, you kind of feel like you own the company too. You feel like, yo, they will never fire me. I'm like the best never had. But they don't care. Business is business. The same way they got you, the same way they can find somebody else. The company was functioning before you is going to function after you. You always have to put in your brain, in your mind, like, yo, I'm not that special. I don't care what you do in a company. I don't care how many compliments you get every day from your manager, your CEO. You can be replaced the next day. It might not be easy to replace right away, but you always gonna be replaced regardless. Somebody gonna take your spot. Might do it the same as you or better than you, or maybe not good as you, but they'll find somebody to replace your spot. You are just a number. So they're moving to YouTube. Yeah, I think that's a great move. But let's see how good they're gonna do, because it should not be that hard for them. Oh, the whole time, man. Holy smoke. Fuck. The whole time, man. Holy smoke. Okay, I think I got it here. Okay, good. Yeah. So it should not be good for them, right? I mean, it should not be hard for them because they already have that fan base. They're known, they made their names out there. So for them to make the transition to YouTube, it should not be that hard, man. That's what I gotta say about this thing, man. Yeah, I thought like the audio was not recording. That's why I stopped a little bit. I was just like looking at because sometimes when you do this shit, man, you have to manage so many things. You have to look at the screen, the audio, the camera, the microphone. Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot. At the same time, you gotta talk. You gotta put your thought in order. It's just too much. But yeah, I think I'm good. But yeah, man. So good luck to them, man. Good luck to them. I have no issue with them. Good luck to them. I wasn't a big fan of them. I was not watching them like that. I watched the Breakfast Club more than them. But hey, man, good luck to them. That's what I say. That's all I gotta say, man.